Christopher Wren's monument to the Great Fire of London back in 1666. The monument that stands 202 feet tall. If it's laid down in a westerly direction, that's the direction we're travelling in. It will pinpoint the place in Pudding Lane where the fire was said to have started, in the Royal Bakery. The new London Bridge we're about to pass beneath now. This was opened in 1973 by Her Majesty the Queen. This replaced the old London Bridge, which was actually sinking into the Thames mud. The old London Bridge was sold to the McCulloch Corporation for the sum of £1 million. Mr McCulloch took the old London Bridge, transported it across to America, and it now stands re-erected over a man-made lake, Lake Havasu, in the Arizona desert. As we go through the bridge, between the gaps of the buildings, we've got Southwark Cathedral there to your left-hand side. There's been a place of worship on that site since the 14th century. Baptised in Southwark Cathedral was a young boy. He was the son of a local butcher. His name John Harvard. Later emigrated to America, where he helped found the Harvard University. Still to our left-hand side, you've got an old Spanish galleon moored in St Mary Overy Dock. That's the Golden Hind, Sir Francis Drake ship, the Golden Hind. Unfortunately, it's not the original, but it is a full-scale working replica. The vessel you see there, folks, has actually traced Drake's voyage around the world twice. It's done more sea miles than the original vessel for Sir Francis Drake. Sir Francis Drake, the very first Englishman to leave these British shores back in 1577. Took him over 3 years, returned back in 1580. He robbed all the Portuguese and all the Spanish of their silver and gold. He was known as a privateer. This bridge, ladies and gentlemen, the Cannon Street Railway Bridge. As we go through the bridge, look back on your left-hand side, you will see an old public house. It's called the Anchor, or the Anchor Bankside, the Anchor Tavern. There's been a pub on that site called the Anchor since 1615, over 400 years. It was said in the original Anchor, whilst William Shakespeare performed at the original Rose and Globe Theatre, he actually used the attics of the public house as a changing room. We might tie this in because where you see the FT building to your left, when they started to dig the foundations for the car park, they actually found the circular remains